Welcome to latest News Blaster. For more than 3 decades, Keanu Reeves has been known as one of Hollywood's most humble, peaceful, and soft-spoken icons. Whether he's offering his subway seat to strangers, donating millions anonymously, or comforting fans with patience and kindness, Keanu has built a reputation as the least hateful actor in Hollywood. Which is exactly why the internet nearly exploded when rumors surfaced claiming that there was one man Keanu Reeves could never stand, a person he supposedly truly hated. The rumor grew, spread, twisted, and mutated across social media for years. Fan forums, movie blogs, Reddit threads, and YouTube commentary channels all fed into the idea that behind Keanu's gentleness was a single unresolved grudge. For years, Keanu stayed silent, until now. In a rare and deeply honest conversation during a private press interview in Los Angeles, Keanu finally addressed the rumor head-on, revealing the truth about the only person he was ever said to hate, and how the entire story spiraled far beyond anything he ever imagined. This is the full story, from the beginning to the moment Keanu decided to break his silence. Chapter 1. The Rumor That Wouldn't Die. It began more than 10 years ago, a blurry backstage photo, a heated expression, and a moment completely taken out of context. Keanu Reeves had just wrapped a panel event promoting one of his films. Next to him stood a well-known Hollywood producer, whose reputation for being demanding, impatient, and sometimes blunt had followed him for years. The producer was clearly upset, brows furrowed, hands raised mid-argument. Keanu, meanwhile, appeared tense, stressed, and unusually silent. One amateur photographer captured the moment from a terrible angle. No audio, no context, no explanation, just a still frame of what looked like a confrontation. The photo hit the internet. People instantly assumed the worst. Fans began speculating. Who is this guy? Why does Keanu look so angry? Did they fight backstage? What did that producer do to him? Within hours, online headlines took over. Keanu Reeves explodes on producer. The one guy Keanu can't stand. Leaked photo exposes Keanu's secret feud. The story went viral, despite being completely false. But once a rumor becomes entertainment, it's almost impossible to stop. Chapter 2. The Producer Behind the Myth. The man in the photo was Daniel Cross, a longtime Hollywood producer known for his loud personality and opinionated style. Not a villain, not a hero, just a tough studio figure who spoke his mind a little too freely for Hollywood's comfort. Daniel and Keanu had worked together several times. Their dynamic wasn't hostile, it was simply different. Where Keanu spoke softly, Daniel projected. Where Keanu paused to think, Daniel interrupted. Where Keanu valued calm, Daniel thrived on pressure. They were opposites, but not enemies. Still, the internet loves a villain, and Daniel was an easy target. Soon, fans began writing entire narratives. He disrespected Keanu. He insulted the crew. He yelled at Keanu backstage. He sabotaged Keanu's movie. He was jealous of Keanu's success. None of it was real. But online mythology doesn't need truth, just attention. Daniel himself laughed it off at first. Keanu ignored it politely. The rumor should have died. Instead, it grew. And over a decade, it turned into a strange cultural belief. Keanu Reeves truly hated Daniel Cross. Chapter 3. The Weight of a Lie. Keanu might be one of the most patient men in Hollywood, but even he admitted that the rumor eventually began wearing on him. He said in the interview, "I didn't want to give it oxygen, but I also didn't want someone's name dragged through the mud because of me." Keanu had spent years watching headlines accuse him of emotions he didn't hold and conflicts he never had. Meanwhile, Daniel Cross faced endless questions. Why does Keanu hate you? Did you fight him on set? Are you the producer Keanu can't stand? Daniel's teenage daughter even asked him one day, "Daddy, why does the internet say Keanu hates you? Did you do something bad?" Keanu later revealed that this moment, a little girl believing her father was hated, was the turning point for him. It was the moment he knew he had to speak publicly, not for himself, but for Daniel. Chapter 4. What really happened that day. For the first time, Keanu described the truth behind the infamous photograph. His explanation shocked the entire room. Daniel wasn't yelling at me. He was actually trying to get a medical team. I'd been feeling dizzy for hours because of dehydration. Keanu explained that during the panel event he had barely eaten, barely slept, and was burning out from a brutal press schedule. Minutes before the photo was taken, he nearly fainted backstage. Daniel, noticing immediately, panicked and started shouting for staff. "We need water. Someone get a medic. He's not okay." The photographer snapped the picture at the exact second. Daniel's face looked angry, and Keanu looked distressed, creating a perfect storm of misinterpretation. Keanu added, "He saved me that day, but the photo made it look like he was attacking me." That single freeze frame became one of Hollywood's most persistent false narratives. Chapter 5. Keanu finally breaks his silence. So why did Keanu wait so long to speak? He explained, "Because I don't like talking about drama. And because I never hated him. Not even a little." The interviewer pressed him, "So is it true that there's no one you truly hate?" Keanu let out a long sigh, the kind that holds years of unspoken thoughts. "I'm human. I get angry, I get hurt, but hate? Real hate? I try my best not to let that live inside me." Then he addressed the viral headline directly. "The idea that I truly hated someone, it's just not who I am. Especially not Daniel. He's a good man. And I'm sorry the rumor ever touched him or his family." For a moment, the room went silent. Keanu's honesty wasn't dramatic, it was disarming. He wasn't defending himself, he was defending someone else. Chapter 6. Daniel Cross responds. Shortly after Keanu's interview reached the public, Daniel released his own brief statement. "Keanu has always been a class act. There was never any bad blood. I'm glad the truth is finally out." He later told a small film panel, "If Keanu Reeves hated me, trust me, the whole world would have known. He's too honest to fake it." The audience laughed. So did Keanu, watching from backstage. The tension between them dissolved instantly. Chapter 7. Why the story resonated worldwide. The article spread across the world within hours. Millions shared it. Comment sections flooded with relief, admiration, and apologies. Why? Because people realized something important. Even the kindest person in the world can become a victim of false narrative. Keanu had become a symbol of calm and compassion, yet even he couldn't escape the internet's hunger for drama. But instead of adding fuel to the fire, he chose something rarely seen: grace, patience, and truth. It reminded everyone why Keanu Reeves is one of the most beloved figures in modern cinema. Chapter 8. The internet learns a lesson. Again. After Keanu's clarification went viral, fans launched a trending hashtag. Keanu clears the air. Memes shifted from "Keanu hates someone" to "Keanu hates hate." Keanu versus rumors. Keanu wins. Protect Keanu at all costs. Even Daniel Cross, formerly portrayed as the villain, suddenly became a sympathetic figure. Movie